Get out of the defeated seat and go to the winners retreat. Go hang out with the winners. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And get you take your winning season personal. You feel what I'm saying? And get around some winners and, you know, move how they move. Winners move intentionally.
Let's take it back.
Hey guys, what's up everybody?
I hope y'all having fun today.
I'm sure.
So we're here and we are talking about something extremely profound. Did a podcast saying don't take it personal, and we ended in talking about take it personal. And one of the things that we don't do enough is take our healing personal. We don't take our life personal when it comes to us being the best version of ourselves. So today, we want to talk about taking it personal really, really quickly and how you do that. And I'm sitting here and I was like, wow, it's so easy to take the wrong things personal. It's so easy to put the energy into the negative things. You know how many times somebody talks to you crazy or somebody disrespect you and you taking it personal, right? Mm-hmm. You taking everything personal. Somebody could cut you off in traffic and you going in like you gonna see them in the next 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. Like literally taking it personal, putting all your time and energy into that. But how about after you go off and you see how easy it was for you to click out and how easy it was for you to get to an irate, angry, frustrated state, how about after that you say, you know what? I need to do better. Yeah. And when I say I need to do better, I don't need to just say I need to do better, but I really need to do better. Yeah. And so in the moment of knowing I need to do better, putting something in place to where I can actually do better and take that really personal that I wasn't my best in that moment. Let's take not being our best really personal so that we can really get to being our best.
Absolutely. And especially look, if you've been putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? Like if you've really been putting in the work, you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a teacher. Come on, teacher. Shout out to all the educators. Y'all. If you're a teacher and you are a preacher or even a friend, a sister, brother, daughter, you know, that's all of us, a son.
Right.
Take your role in what you're doing personal.
Right.
Being a mother, taking care of your kids, take that personal.
Right.
Take being a wife and making sure the home is properly taken care of. You're loving and nurturing.
Right.
You're preparing your children for greater. You're constantly being a support to your husband. Take those things personal. Right. Like she said, we get so tied in things, taking the negative things personal. Oh, you hurt me, that offended me, I'm taking that personal. You taking that personal. But how long does it take you to come back? How long does it take you to take your peace personal? You know what I'm saying? I need to get back into that space where I'm good.
Right.
You've been working too hard to not take the serious things personal.
Right.
Your process, your progress personal. Especially if you, like I said, you've been working hard. I know for me, for instance, it's been a journey.
Come on,
on a whole nother level. Every day I'm like, Lord, how can I be better? Even when I get mad and say some things that I don't mean, I beat myself up so bad, which is not really good. But I beat myself up so bad and I take it personally because I feel like I've been working too hard, not helping, but working too hard with God in this process, in my partnership with for my healing, to allow something to throw me off track. I'm taking it personal when somebody is throwing me off track of my process, my healing process. I want to be healed. Yes. I want to be good. I want to be strong. I want to be effective. I want to be a great teacher. I want to be a great leader.
Come on.
I'm taking those things personal when I can't effectively be the greatest part, the best part of me because of somebody or something, that I'm taking that personal.
Yeah.
But as I'm putting the energy in that, I'm making sure that I'm taking my studying personal.
Right.
When I'm in my word, I'm making sure I'm taking and loving the people that surround me personal.
Yeah.
I'm making sure I'm taking care of things around me personally.
Right.
That makes sense? I think that's important, and we need to stir away from the negative things that affect us and grasp the things that really
make us better,
or help us reach the goal of being our best. authentic selves and walking in that freedom. I take my freedom personally.
Wait.
I'm cutting up because I do. Like, it take you so long to get in a place where you free. You're not worrying about what nobody's saying, how they doing it. But then it's that one thing that slipped through the crack when somebody just, ooh, like, I'm girl, no, seriously, it's like that one thing somebody could say, like, you know you've been working hard, and it's that one thing somebody could say that'll really knock you off track. And just as hard as I'm going off on you, I'm about to be going off in my prayer room just like that too. I'm taking my prayer life personal.
Wow.
I'm taking my prayer life personal because I want the results to affect me personally.
Come on.
On a whole nother level. You feel what I'm saying?
I like that.
It's serious. And like, if you're not serious about you and your healing, then I don't know what to tell you. Because, like, how do you think you're going to continue to walk the course of life and make sure you're taking care of others if you ain't good? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why are you even adding more people onto your traumatic experience?
Wow.
You need to get you together, sis.
Wow.
Before you try to invite somebody else. They go into relationships, trying to start a family, starting even a job. Get yourself together first, sis, mentally.
Yeah.
So you won't add the toxicity around any. It's like a poisonous gas.
She going deep,
I know.
y'all. She going
it's
deep.
Like a poisonous gas.
Come
like,
on.
when you a poisonous gas, when you go around people are choking and coughing and they're exhausting and dying because of the toxicity that you carry with you. Right? I take that personal. I'm not trying to be a toxic gas. I'm trying to be a sweet fragrance. I'm trying to be a light to the earth. I'm trying to make a footprint.
Come on, footsteps.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make a permanent footprint on the earth so people could know I was here. You feel what I'm saying? I take that personal. I take my purpose personal.
Wow.
On a whole nother level, because the very reason why I'm here is to accomplish a purpose.
Right.
And if I ain't taking that personal, then I've wasted my time. And I'm not here to do that. You feel what I'm saying? So take your purpose personal. While you going off on this dude who really don't even love you that much, and you know he don't. You know that you really settling for him.
Wow.
You know you settling.
Wow.
But you just doing it because you don't think that nobody else love you.
Wow.
Because why? Nobody else showed you love.
Wow.
This is the most, you think this is what love is because this is the only person that told you that they loved you and they was consistent.
Wow.
That's why you think they love you. They don't love you. It's just working out how it's working out because both of y'all convenient for each other. That's it. So take your escape route personal, because you need to go ahead on and get out that relationship. Woo! I don't know who that's for today, but I'm covering you, sis.
Wow.
I'm covering you, sis. Get out that relationship. It's time.
Wow.
It's time. Your kids, they need you.
Wow.
Your family, they don't know what's going on with you, but they need you too.
Wow.
Come on now. Take this growth track personal. You owe that to yourself. It's been a long time where you've been sitting and wondering and wishing and hoping and dreaming and even calling out the guy. But you got to take the first process, sis. Take it personal. Take your growth and your healing and the steps to get to that you that you want to be personal. That part.
I don't even know what to say because you came in like a freight train. Like,
girl, I don't even know what that is. I'm like,
it's on your mind.
It's on my mind.
She came. I'm just like,
it's on my mind
that
because
was like a tornado that came through and disrupted everything.
It's on my mind because I think about, as I was talking, I thought about each and every person that was coming to my mind, and it's people that you love so much, and you want them to win. And you want them to come out of whatever they're coming out of, but they're still in the process of being victims of their wounds, like we just spoke in the other episode about being don't take it personal.
Right.
We telling them what not to take personal. So I know some people who are still in the process of taking the things that harmed them and hurt them personal, instead of thinking about this side of it.
So I like what you said about thinking, because what happens is, I'm just going to give a few tools.
I got chills all over my body. Come on.
Because let's talk about how how do I take my healing personal? How do I take my freedom personal? I want to be free. I know I need to be free. How do I take it personal? Like, how do I shift? Because that's what she's talking about. She's talking about shifting. And what happens is we think about it and we say we want it, but what changes the situation and what says that I'm taking it personal is when I am intentional about not only what I think, but about what I do.
Yeah.
And so when she says take it personal, she's saying be intentional. So don't just say you want better. We're saying don't just say you want better. Don't just think you want better. How can you intentionally put things in place to make a better choice? Once your thought process says, I want better, okay, my thoughts are getting better, but how can I choose every single day to make a better choice and be intentional about this escape? One of the profound things she said was take your escape route personal. Yeah. Harriet Tubman have this, I always want to go back there, but I think this is profound because Harriet Tubman, they have this quote and it says that something like this: if I could have convinced them that they were slaves, I could have saved thousands more. Wow. And what happens is a lot of times we either don't know that we're enslaved to a life of bondage or not being free, or we do know that we're enslaved, but we don't know how to get out. And some people are like, I do want to get out. I do want to have a better life. I'm just not in a position where I know how to do it. I can see it or I can actually obtain it because I've lost myself so much. I've come to a place where I've gotten so consumed in a person, in a job, in a relationship, in my kids, in my whatever, just doing things. I've literally, like we just heard someone say, I stacked my schedule up so much and I'm so consumed with doing things so I don't have to even think about it because I don't even know what to do if I start thinking about it. Wow. So how do you be intentional about getting out of that place? You have to make a decision, and not only make a decision, but if I want a flower to grow, I have to not only change the environment that it's in, but I got to change what it's planted in. Yeah. And so although we want to escape, you got to understand that you're thinking, you may be in an abusive relationship right now, but if you put yourself in a position where you're able to find you some quotes, find one person outside of where you are, find, a friend or whoever that you can trust, pray and ask God to send somebody to help you, your thought process shift so that you can even get even deeper into making a plan to get out of the situation you're in. Sometimes we don't even know the first step because we so engulfed. Yeah. Literally, you can say, okay, let me start speaking affirmations over myself. That's one tool. Let me surround myself with people that are growing in the direction that I want to go in. That's another tool. Let me connect and plant myself in an environment that's going to be uncomfortable for me, but I know this is what I want. Eventually, let me do that. Let me get into a place where I'm just writing positive things or journaling positive things, even though I may not feel like that. I'm just speaking positive things. There has to be a point where you take it personal with action. When we say take it personal, we're saying be intentional about what you think, but also be intentional about your actions. Yeah. The same way you mustered up the strength to click out, muster up that same strength to go in on speaking positive things over yourself. Yeah. Muster up that same strength to say, you know what, I deserve better. I'm going to make one decision today and then one more decision tomorrow. If you make one decision every day, you've made 7 decisions in 1 week to shift where you are. So it's not about today I'm here and tomorrow I want to be there. That's what we want to be. But we gotta be practical. Like practical. No, you may want to get into a situation where you don't have to depend on the person at your will. You may be in a bad situation and you don't have the financial means. What can you do step by step, day by day to change your situation? You might not be able to do everything today, but you can make one decision and begin to plan your escape route. And if you're consistent on your escape route, not only will you help you get out, but the generations coming behind you, the people that are connected to you, people that you might meet along the way to hear your testimony. Imagine if Harriet Tubman would have said, on the escape route, because she planned it when she escaped, she planned it along the journey. Mm-hmm. She didn't have it figured out. She just made a decision and said, I don't want to be here. I want to go somewhere else, and I'm just going to get up and move. Right. And she had to have faith to know, I'm going to get up and move, and I hope I get to where I need to go. So literally, when it comes to taking it personal and say, I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm just going to step out on faith and something's going to have to shake. Because where I am is so horrible and it's so beneath who I'm called to be that where I can't stay here. Exactly. So all you got to do is make a decision and say, I'm going to get up and move. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't know where we're going to end up, but I'm going to move. If she had given up along the journey because she was tired, because she was frustrated, or but she traveled by feet. Mm-hmm. She traveled by feet to get to her freedom. We want the process of freedom to be comfortable. Mm-hmm. You trying to go first class. You don't go first class like that when you coming out of those type of situations. You may have to ride coach to get to where you gotta go. You may have to really catch the bus. Like you may just have to catch the bus. Like, but if I gotta catch the bus to get where I'm trying to go, I'm worth it. Wow. I'm worth that. I'm worth taking a risk on. So take it personal when it's time to escape from that. And it doesn't have to be a physical location from a person, but the mental state that you're in. Yes. You want to start your business, take it personal. You sitting here looking on Instagram and everybody else have a business. I mean, don't sit there and say, oh, I did it for 30 days and nothing happened. How about you put 6 months in and then come back and have a conversation? Yeah. How about you put 3 years in and come back and have a conversation? How about you put 5 years in and come back and have a conversation? But sitting here saying that, oh, I want it, and you're not you're not being intentional and taking it personal. You took it personal about all of the wrong things. Yeah. I'm looking back over my life and how much time I done wasted 3 hours fussing with stupid on the phone about something that's just not even that serious. I could have spent them 3 hours working on something for me.
And I'm thinking about it. I don't want to be numb to it because as I'm sitting here, I'm like, yeah, like I'm not about to take, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at it like that, but I don't want to be numb to the situation. I just want to make sure I'm really thinking about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Like you said, being intentional. Like this is a message to everybody out there. Get out the defeated seat and go to the winner's retreat. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Because it seems like when we do go into those areas, it's a level of defeat. Like you feel like there's no way you're gonna come out the situation, or this situation has been presented to me and it's the worst of the worst. We respond to everything like this is the worst of the worst. Like it just can't get no worse than this. And to be completely honest with you, it can. Literally. It can. So
someone always has it worse
somebody
than you.
always have it worse than you. So that's my encouragement to everybody. Right. Get out of the defeated seat and go to the winner's retreat. Go hang out with the winners. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And get you take your winning season personal. You feel what I'm saying? And get around some winners and move how they move. Winners move intentionally because their mind is on winning. So whatever comes in the middle, I think of like a track. I used to run track back in the day, y'all. So I think of like a track, the track and field. I think about the track and field. When you're running on the track, whether you're doing relay, whether you're doing long run, long distance, if you're doing a 4x1, however it is, when you are running, no matter if it's relay form or whatever, when you got to pass a stick, whatever, your objective is to win, and that's all you're worried about. Because if you think about it, while you're in it, the pressure is not that, oh, we're going to lose. Your pressure is, if I do lose or drop something or fall out of alignment or lose focus, this is not only just me who fumbles, my whole team going down. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So if you change your perspective and take the real things personal,
Right.
you'll understand and change your perspective. You're living in this one moment for you, but you're not only dropping the ball on you when you lose focus and taking the other things offense and defense personal. You're dropping the ball on your team,
Right,
When you're
right.
not taking the real things like your peace and your love and your
joy,
patience and your joy and your success personal.
Yeah.
So I encourage everybody today, take one for the team.
Come on, take one for
Take one for the team. Take it personal. Take your win personal, for real.
And let's start off like this. We just wanted to come on in and really encourage y'all. We didn't even want to we wanted to really just let y'all know that to get to this place, we had to take it personal. We had to be intentional. We couldn't just wake up and be like, okay, maybe we will, maybe we won't. No, we had to have a made up mind. It's not every day that we come in and feel 100 all the time. But I'm taking this personal. I said I'm going to do this. I said this is where I want to be. Part of doing that is showing up, and part of showing up is part of me showing up is having faith and knowing that when I said I'll take one step, that I knew God was going to do the rest. And
Amen.
so wherever you are, I want you to be encouraged, but more so than anything, I want you to be in a place where you trust that what God is saying is that if you trust me, I'll do the rest. If you trust me, I'll do the rest. So this is what you need to do. And this is what I've done.
This is what we need to do as a whole.
I'm sorry. I've already done it. That's why I'm saying this. But this is what I've done.
Yeah,
already.
that sounds good.
And this is what I do often.
Yeah.
So it's a conversation. So I'm like, all right, Shaw, look, I'm sorry that I dropped the ball on you. I'm sorry that I didn't believe in you. And I'm sorry that I may have not stood up for you when other people have torn you down, when other people have spoken negative things against you, when other people have not allowed you to be your best. I'm sorry that I didn't show up for you. I'm sorry that I didn't defend you. Or I'm sorry that I allowed what they said. Even if I did respond, I still internalized what they said, and I may have said something back in that moment, but when I got home, I still allowed it to get to me. I'm sorry that I didn't have what I thought I needed at times to build you up or to empower you or encourage you. I'm sorry that I was encouraging everybody else, and when I came home, I didn't take the time and spend time with you and make sure you were good. I'm sorry. But today, I'm making another commitment to you to let you know that I'm here, I'm present, and I want to see you win because you deserve to win. Not because somebody else said you deserve to win, but because there was a sacrifice that was paid for your life, and that sacrifice that was paid was far greater than any monetary value. And so because of that sacrifice, you are more than worthy of whatever it is that you desire to see. And I want to make sure I'm doing everything in my power to get you there. So today, I'm going to eat better. I'm probably going to still drink cold drinks, but I might just drink like one a day or something like that. So give me time with that part. I know you want a flat stomach, so just we're going to walk 3 times a week. We're going to start right there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. And then each and every single day, I'm not going to waste time for you. You don't waste other people's time. I'm not going to waste your time. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a plan in place every day. I'm going to make sure that I'm taking my time and actually fulfilling everything that I told you I was going to do for you, because you're worthy and you're worth it. And you're worth it because of who you are, not because of anybody else. Not because of anybody else. And I love you too much to see you where you are and drop the ball on you. I love you too much to let you die where you are. I love you too much to let you not be everything I know you want to be when you were 7 years old, when you were 10 years old, when you were 15 years old. You had so many dreams and so many goals, and life happened. And as life happened, I just kept forgetting. They have a song called Dear Nikki by Nicki Minaj. And I love it because she goes back to that place where she's like, I made some decisions to get me where I am, but I want you to be present because this was for you, because you took so many hits. And after you took all those hits, you deserve to see this. Like, you deserve to see the fullness of what the hits were to keep you down. Now that you're really moving and you're where you want to be, you deserve to have a front row seat to this. So I apologize if I put you on the back burner, but I'm front and center, and now I'm taking it serious and I'm taking it personal.
Wow. That part. I mean, that's hard to follow it behind, but all I can say is to encourage y'all again, because that's what we're doing. We are building Essential Sister Truths, and we're encouraging us and empowering us each and every day. And before I leave, and this is for all of our women everywhere that you are listening to this, I encourage each and every woman to be committed to taking it. Hold on. Let me get this together. Take your commitment to becoming the best you that you could possibly be.
Right.
Personal. Take that personal. Take your commitment in you personal. And that's just to sum it all up. Your dreams, your desires, your goals, the things that you threw on the back burner just because you didn't feel like you were enough to complete them, because you didn't feel like you were equipped enough to even meet your own expectation. That part, like, what is that? Wow. But I know so many people like myself, that was something I struggle with. And what I'm saying is there's grace and there's mercy, and it first starts with giving it to yourself.
Give it to yourself first.
Pick up the pieces, get back up, and try again, and know that somebody on this end is loving you and cheering you on. Right. And that's us right here. We love y'all. We're cheering y'all on. We're encouraging y'all. And we're continuously praying for our viewers and our listeners. So remember, guys,
we're building us
to empower us. We love y'all.
Let's take it back.
So, guys, we want to thank you again for listening to the best podcast. So, we are building Essential Sister Truths. We are your hosts,
Errineisha Taylor
and Shardae Womack. We want you to follow us, subscribe, post, and share.
And guys, continue to love on us. You can find us on Facebook at Building Essential Sister Truths, and on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, Best Network Live. We love you guys.
And we're building us
to empower us.
See you soon.
See ya.